Wild Horse from Moveroot. Today I'm going to give you my 5 favourite reasons to work out outdoors in nature. I've just been out working out in nature myself, so I'm still sweating a little bit even though I have had a shower. That's just the way it is. Reason number 1 for me to work out outside in nature is that moving through nature. I always move. When I work out in nature, I never stay in one place. I'm always moving through nature, and this moving through nature reduces stress and tension, and allows me to become relieved of any concerns I might have in my mind. In fact, it's been tested and proven that when you're angry or when you're tense and you go for a walk in nature, just going for a walk in nature, you do find relief from tension and anger. Anger just dissolves. And it's the same when you go for a workout and you move through nature. That's just not going to happen so easily in a gym, but it does in nature. So I gain letting go like that, I gain a clarity of mind, and my mind becomes receptive again for whatever there might be to receive, right? And at the same time, my because I can let go, I become emotionally balanced, and my emotions become flowing again and feel free again, and I just feel emotionally balanced and much clearer just by moving through nature. The second reason for me to work outside in nature, in free nature like I am in the woods today, is it gets me rooted. Just because I'm outside in nature and I'm engaged, I'm in direct contact with the elements as they are and with all the influences they are, I just become rooted. I become centered and rooted. I find my own center and I become rooted on this planet, and it just makes me a more stable being and a stronger being. And this way you can just start building up strength from inside to out. Doing this, becoming rooted like this, moving through nature, having point 1 happens, clarity of mind, you're in a situation of an emotional balance, you're rooted, and that's when you can start. There's no other influences around you. You're away from all the hassle dazzle of everyday life, and that's when you start when your vision starts becoming open and creative. So you have enhanced creative vision when you move around outside in nature a lot. It just frees your mind and allows you to get clear visions of where you're going, what your next step is in life, how to solve certain problems, or whatever it might be. My third reason number 3, to be outside, training outside in nature as much as possible, is the diversity. There is so much diversity. There are endless variations in nature. Every step you take the surface is a little bit different. Every time you pick up a big rock to do some lifting and carry it somewhere, it has a different shape. The surface you're walking on is different. Every tree you climb is different. It's never the same. You never have this sterile situation of, okay, I'm going to do my 20 push-ups and 30 sit-ups in the gym or work on the machine, and you've always got the same pace, and you're watching your heartbeat and stuff like that. You don't have that out here. You just have yourself and nature, and everything you do all the time is varying. So you have a constantly varying situations, and have to adapt your movements ever so much more, and stay ever so much more flexible than in a gym. Also, of course, weather can change. You might be out in the cold, you might be out in the warm. It could rain, it can be windy. All this influences you and your body and your workout, and gives you a great variety of working out possibilities and situations. Keeps things very interesting and makes good training. My reason number 4 is an all-round health enhancing. So you are raising your health, the quality of your health, by being outside in nature a lot, because you are just breathing better air, you're getting more oxygen. Even the sense of the resins of the trees and the plants around you do something with us. There have been surveys on how people's immune systems and metabolisms react to being outside in nature in comparison to being in towns or in buildings. And a regular time spent out in nature, even if it's only like 20 minutes 3 times a week, does regulate your metabolism, does uh, work positively on your immune system. So you really are doing something constructively positive for your health just by being out where we belong in nature. We are a part of nature. We're natural beings. Where else should we build up health than in nature? Reason number 5 for me to work out outside in nature, is, and just to spend as much time out here as I can, is really a combination of the other 4 reasons. Because what all this does is it makes me less prone to accidents, less prone to injuries, less prone to nasty situations like that in everyday life, because I take this enhanced awareness and this enhanced clarity of mind into my everyday life. I take this centeredness into my everyday life. I take this capability of adapting to different surfaces, different situations into everyday life. So, unlike someone who always goes jogging on the tarmac and then goes for his first run out in the woods, he's probably likely to trip over a stick or crick his ankle or something like that. But unlike him, I'm not likely to do that in moving through the city. I'm very likely to be aware of all the curbs and all the patterns that meet me, and able to adapt to them straight away. And this adaptability also works on levels of the mind, of on the emotional level. You just become It just strengthens you, and you just become more capable of adapting to any situation in your life, because you just have more capacity behind you. You're rooted, you're centered, you draw your energy from being a natural being in nature. And I think that's the greatest source of power you could have, just to be connected on this planet. That's all from me for now. I hope you could follow me like that. I'm Wild Horse from Move Root. Get outside, move to your roots.